Hey RootsStones&Bones folks, it's Hilary and I am in my studio. I have done a bunch of different masks up. I've made a lot of progress tonight making them. So I wanted to go over the few basic types that I've made. This evening I'll show you what I've been working on and just want to show you how they fit. As I've been working on them, I'm realizing which ones are kind of better for which things. So I'll start. So these were the first design that I made, and these are seen most popularly in the sewing groups right now. It's made with elastic for over the ears. Let me put my hair up so I can show you guys how they fit a little better. How you guys doing tonight? Okay. Now that I'm officially goofy, these pop right on over your ears, okay? And see, this I don't think has the best fit because if you are a different size, like me, you're not going to have as tight in here. Some people are making headbands that have buttons on the sides, or even just putting a small paper clip in the back if you have this style to make it fit a little bit better. So this is not my favorite style, however it is the easiest to make. The next one that I had worked on was the basic, this basic shape with the pleats, but then I added ties on to the sides. I like this one a lot better, and this is the one that I had been working on last night to show you guys. So it has a much better fit. As you can see, I'll just get it on so I can show you guys. So this has a better fit. However, I'm finding as I go along, there isn't really a gap here, but it does tend to pucker out. Okay, so you do get a good fit. I think these are perfectly safe. There's no top stitching, so I'm really curious as to how these will wash and if they will be easy to, my hair is crazy, huh? Easy to get back into shape for those who are using it. So that was my next step. Then my business partner Elisa was like, uh-oh, I think I sewed my bias tape on the wrong way. And I was like, actually, no, you're kind of brilliant. She went across the top this way, and I think this has a great fit. So I went ahead and I put bias tape covering the sides, and then I went across the top, and I really am preferring this mask. And I'll show you why. Okay, I can get a really good fit, and there's no gaps, and it's very flush towards the side of my face. Smushing my ear. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it gently, and I think the bias tape just gives an easier fit on the side and a tighter fit all around. Okay, and I know there's a lot of questions about, ooh, there goes my hair again, about pocket filters. Okay, so my cousin asked me, he has to go back to work on Tuesday, which is very disturbing, but he's essential and he needs to get going. So he asked if I could make a version of a mask that has the space open so you can add a filter, whatever your choice filter is, okay? This was honestly the easiest mask I've made yet. Downside, it's the same color on both sides, okay? So if you're, say, a healthcare worker and you're going to grab this and, you know, put it on really fast and you had already used it, I don't know if that is as safe. But for, like, friends and family use that want a extra protection, you can put your filler in there. See, it's one piece of fabric, and I just doubled it and kind of followed the same guidelines as I did with all my other masks and the pleats. Okay, but I decided to do the style that Elisa inspired me with, and I went down the sides with the bias tape and obviously around the head. And I think this has a great fit, obviously, but it definitely, hey Chris, I'm showing off your mask right now. Here it is. I just tried it out. And I wanted to show everybody the different styles of these masks. So if you guys want to know and make an educated opinion guess on what style would work best for you, this would do it. I'm burning the midnight oil. I'm ready for bed. I'm like haggard and tired. So here it is. I'll show you again. Since you're watching, there's a nice space in here that you can get whatever your filter will be, and you know, tuck it, flatten it out, and wear it. Make sure that you know what side's the inside. If you do take it off, say to eat lunch, and then you're going to put it back on, you know, like I said, the only downside with this mask is you have to find that little visual to know what is the inside. I'm very happy to hear that our president and the CDC is recommending that we're all to wear these now to protect each other. So I'm happy to be a reference for you, and I would like to get some of these in my shop too, so they're available to people who don't sew but who might want one for their family. And I know that they're getting harder and harder to find, so I want to do my part to help. And so there you have it. Those are the different kinds that I've been working on so far. The first with the elastics, like I said, this doesn't fit me perfectly. I prefer the ties, but they're very quick. If they're going over something else, I think they would be perfectly acceptable. Then I had moved on to the ties going down the sides, and as you guys have watched, you have probably seen all these progressions. I've been doing different little live videos, kind of giving you guys some updates, showing you how to do this, and what's working best for me. So I love this, but like I said, when you do tie it, you know, you can see that it kind of sticks out a little bit. It's not, there's no gap, it's still flush, but it does stick out a little bit, so it may, I don't know, maybe it'll rub you the wrong way, I'm not sure. Okay, so I moved on to this one, inspired by my best friend, with the nice bias tape down the sides and the straps going straight across, and this is the winner for me. I find that this has the best fit. It's nice form fitting, though it doesn't have any metal in it. I think it really holds its shape well. And again, on the sides of your face, this is nice and flush. There's no puckering or anything, so you really don't have to worry about it. And I need to do more research on the pocket filters. I am curious what other people are using for inserts. Like I said, my cousin requested this. This is going, I have, all of these are for my family and friends that are immune compromised. And they're going out tomorrow to them. And then I can get working on some more for the rest of you beautiful folks out there who might need one. So there you go. There's a few in review. At midnight, burning the oil with my crazy hair. Sending love to you all, to be safe out there. Just want to be able to spread as much knowledge as I can about this. And please feel free to contact me about any questions. I would be happy to get you moving to sew these, or to find some references. And if you want to donate, etc., I can definitely help you out which way to go there. So thanks for hanging out with me at midnight. I'm super tired, and I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. I'm gonna be working on some kid-size masks tomorrow for some lovely friends, and yeah, I will update you, I guess, on how that goes. Good night.